Hey everyone, my name is Ming-Tse, and in this video, I will be explaining the PBR shader I created for my assignment. I have designed a realistic sand material using physically based rendering, which is also stand for PBR, principles in Unity's universal render pipeline. I will break down each component of the shader and how it affects the material's appearance. So here in my Unity scene, I have a simple plane named sand surface. You can see it over here, where I applied my sand material. I also add a directional light to simulate sunlight, and a reference object, which is yellow sphere, to help demonstrate how lighting and shadows interact with the material. So the first texture I applied in the base color here, also known as the albedo map. This determines the main color of the sand. In the inspector, I assigned sand base color here to the base map slot. This texture provides the basic sandy look without additional effects. Next, I applied a normal map. It's down here, sand normal, which simulates small surface details without adding extra geometry. This makes the sand appear rough and uneven when light interacts with it. I set the normal strength to 1.5 to enhance these details. And I also included a height map, which is a sand height PNG. This texture is used to create depth variations in the material. However, in URP, height maps require additional effects like parallax mapping to be noticeable. But even without parallax mapping, this texture helps create better shading effects on the surface. Next, let's talk about the metallic and smoothness properties of the sand material. In real life, sand is a non-metallic surface, so we need to ensure that it doesn't have any metallic reflections. In my material setup, I made sure that the metallic value is 0, meaning the material does not reflect light like a metal. Since I assigned sand metallic as the metallic map, I checked that it's a black texture, ensuring no metallic properties are applied, like this. Now let's talk about smoothness. Since dry sand is rough and doesn't reflect much light, I set the smoothness value to 0.1, making it appear matted. If I increase this value, the surface will look shinier, similar to the wet sand. And I also ensure that the smoothness source is set to metallic alpha, so that any smoothness information from the metallic map is correctly applied. If I want to control smoothness separately, I could switch it to albedo alpha instead. To showcase how the material interacts with light, I added a directional light. You can see it in the hierarchy. And if I rotate it, you can see how the shadows dynamically adjust based on the light angle. The normal and AO maps make the shadow looks more natural. And I also include a reference object, a yellow sphere, to demonstrate how shadows and reflections behave. The sphere is casting a shadow onto the sand, which helps show how the light interacts with the environment. So, so now when I rotate it, the light, this is how it look like. I also set the texture tiling to 5 times 5. You can see over here. So the scent pattern look natural. If needed, I can adjust it to 10 times 10 for finer details or 2 times 2 for a larger scale. The smoothness and normal map strength can also be adjusted for a different scent type, like wet or dry scent. Let's set it to 10 and 10. It will look just like this. And if I set it to 2 times 2, it will look like this. Okay, and to summarize, I create a realistic scent material using PBR techniques, including albedo, normal, height, AO, and smoothness. I also set up lighting and reference object to show how the material interacts with light and shadows. This setup meets I think this setup meets all the assignment requirements. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.